Okay, so today I'm trying something a little bit different. Instead of a Roblox video, I'm going to try this with Farming Simulator 19, see how this works. So real quick, I think I own this tree right here. Just need to make sure that I actually do own this tree. Okay, yes I do. And I don't know where the bottom of it is, maybe like right here? Right. There we go. So this is my... This is my take on a survival series, a Farming Simulator 19 survival series, and I bought everything I'm going to need. I got a harvester, I got a plow, a cultivator, some seeds over here, pallet fork to pick up anything I'm going to need to, seeder, trailer. I'm going to need the trailer in a minute. I just want to see if the audio on this works. So real quick, I'm just going to try to cut this tree down real quick and see if and try to figure out how to make the audio on this thing work. Can I pick that up? I can. Okay. Actually, well, first I need to remove the stump from the tree if I can find where the stump is. I think it's right there. It's hard to see it because it's hidden in the grass right here. Here. There we go. Oh, I think I got it. There we go. I got the stump. And I'm going to park the tree cutter right there. Up the tree. Up. The tree's right there. Okay. Around the tree. Up. And there's the seeds. I'm gonna go get the trailer real quick. And what I'm going to do is after I cut down most of these trees around the edge of the field, unfortunately, even though there are potatoes ready to be harvested, I don't have enough money right now to buy potato harvesting equipment. So I am going to have to lose this harvest, which is really, really unfortunate trying to start off. But I'm going to have to buy the potato harvester later, because it's a lot of money and I kind of don't have that right now. Okay, let's see if I can cut this tree into sections that'll fit in the trailer. At least see if I can cut this one down. Sometimes it lets me cut it and sometimes it don't. There we go. Just take this and just... Did it go in? No, it did not. Okay. There we go. I'm basically just going to try to cut this one tree down as far as I can. Take all these other sections to it. And probably cut this one a little more. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm basically just going to get as many logs out of this tree as I can. Cut that. Basically just going to go around this tree. Cut as many of these branches off as I can. Probably would be a good idea. Just start cutting it as much as I can and then just straighten each individual piece out. Because I don't have an expensive I don't have expensive forestry equipment. Save it for that in a little bit. Cut that piece. Maybe right here too. See, can I pick up these pieces? Yes, I can. Up. You pick up that piece of wood, put that in the trailer. Probably bring the trailer a little bit closer, actually, make this a little bit easier for myself. Park it right about there. If I had, after a while, once I have enough money, I can probably, well, I mean, the only issue is if I have to get, like, if I go to get the forestry equipment, I know for some, like, I can cut the tree down relatively easy, it just takes a while. Then you have other forestry equipment that'll, like, take the whole tree and just make nice straight logs, so I don't have to do all this cutting myself. And then, oh, is it stuck? Oh, it is. Okay, I did not expect it to get stuck. Is it stuck under the whole tree? Oh, it is, okay. I mean, as I was saying, because some forestry equipment is like, oh, it'll cut the tree down, but then you still have to load the logs and move them. And trying to manually load logs isn't exactly easy. So for right now, all I really have is this chainsaw to cut the entire tree with. Where do I cut the branch at? Right there? Oh! And there goes the tree. And all I really have to do is just cut these branches into the biggest pieces I can. Cut a little bit of it off. Pick up the pieces I can pick up and just put them in the trailer. Make sure they're all actually in here. So I got the tractor. Like I said, the pallet forks had leftover seeds at the store, so I needed to bring those over here. So I do unfortunately have to lose the first harvest of potatoes in the field because I can't harvest them right now. Maybe later on I can buy some equipment for that. So I'm just going to try to see if I can cut this tree enough to fit in the trailer. Cutting the longer, straighter parts. Oh. Okay. Don't have access to this land. Okay, I don't need that piece of land. I just need this piece right here. See how much I can cut off the tree up here. Oh no, okay. Okay. I can still cut the tree right here. Cut maybe that section. And eventually, getting money from trees, crops, and eventually I'll have enough money to actually maybe buy more land. Because I could have bought those 3 fields over there, but then that was a lot more expensive than this area, and I wouldn't have been able to do anything else. Like, see, I had to buy the harvester and the header, everything I'm going to need. Need the tree stump cutter to remove the stumps. And it doesn't, that other area doesn't really have many trees with it. Like, it looks like it has trees with it, but that's not enough compared to all the trees over here. So I was like, well, I have to buy this area even though it's, I mean, this is still a big field, I just can't harvest the potatoes out of it right now. No, object too heavy, okay. I mean, even over time, as I can afford more forestry equipment, trying to use the equipment that'll, like, in other games, I had forestry equipment where it'll pick up the pieces of wood and load them itself, but for Farming Simulator 19, you have to actually manually operate that equipment and pick the piece of wood up yourself, and that doesn't, like, I tried to figure that out on my main file, and it didn't work. Still too heavy. Wow. Big piece of wood. I really just wanted to see how long it takes me to pick up or cut down one whole tree. And this big piece of wood would probably be easier. If I had forestry equipment, it probably would be a little bit easier to pick all this up. I mean, this here, though, see, I can't pick it up. Wait, can I cut it here? Can. Okay, I thought it said it was I thought it said you don't have access to this land, but still let me cut it. Maybe it is still on my land. Oh, because I cut the big heavier parts off, I can actually move the tree. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's not right there. Cut it right there. Up. Okay, it's gone. What about here? Up. Okay. It is kind of strange how when you cut pieces of the tree, it just disappears, but I mean, it makes it easier, I guess. So all I got left of the tree is this one big section right here. I will go into a time lapse about cutting the rest of the trees, but this is just basically like an intro to my survival series. And let's see if I can pick any of these pieces up. No? I'm basically just going to make sections of the tree and then come back and cut them smaller to actually be able to pick them up. So to cut down one tree by chainsaw, how long is this going to take? Probably starting the video, picking them up, object too heavy, okay. Cutting these big trees with a chainsaw will take a long time though, but at least it'll give me more money, because as I can't exactly harvest the potatoes in the field, because I don't have the right kind of equipment for that, that means I basically am losing money. How is this too heavy? Hang on. There we go. So I don't exactly know how much money I could get for those potatoes, but I have to have the harvester itself. For sugar beet and potatoes, it requires its own special harvester I think for sugar beet on my main file though, I do have a tractor that has a piece of equipment on the front that will remove the tops of the sugar beet, and then it'll have a smaller harvester behind it to actually harvest it. It's still expensive for the harvester and the top remover for the sugar beet, but both of them are cheaper than the actual harvester machine itself. The potatoes are kind of the same, so go to prices, find the potatoes. I mean, for my game, it is a little bit kind of glitchy, so I think 400 to 500 euro per 1,000 liters might not sound that good, but with that many potatoes, it would be worth a lot of money. But I can't exactly harvest them though. Like if I had known, I mean, actually no, I wouldn't have had enough to buy the harvester anyway, because I have to buy the land first. I have to buy the actual piece of land first, and then go and buy the harvester. I wouldn't have been able to afford both. If I bought the potato harvester, I wouldn't be able to buy this piece of land. So making a survival series, it gives me a set amount of money. I have to buy the land myself. I have to buy the piece of land myself, buy all of this equipment myself. So going from $500,000 that it gave me, this piece of land was somewhere between 200,000 and 300,000 euro, which is actually a lot. And then actually having to buy like everything else I'm going to need. What is this? Is that a piece of wood in there? It is. How do I pick it up? Oh, well, I'll come back to it. Yeah, as I said, a lot of, like, for regular playthroughs, you can just spend money on whatever you need. And then survival series is it's actually not the same. Because for a regular series, like, they're not the exact same, but they're not completely different either. For survival series, you can't just, like, if I go to sell, let's say, a load of wheat, I can't really just sell it at whatever price I want. I have to sell it for as much as I can in order to actually get as much as I can out of it. Like, even all this wood, I'm actually going to wait for good wood prices and then see how much wood I get from one tree. Can I get both pieces at once? I don't understand how all this is still too heavy. That's the thing about the chainsaw, though. All these really big, heavy pieces. Wait, can I pick that up? See, how is this piece not too heavy? Get in the trailer. How is that piece not too heavy? But then this piece is too heavy, and these smaller pieces are too heavy. How exactly does this work? Over time, maybe a force, like getting forestry equipment, it would be easier to get the forestry equipment that will actually cut down trees? No. I'm trying to think what would be the best, what would save money. But if I go to buy the forestry equipment that'll actually cut the tree down, I'd still have pieces of wood on the ground. I'd have to like cut into smaller pieces with the chainsaw because I don't have anything to pick them up and put them in the trailer with. So I still have to manually, like especially here at the beginning, still use the chainsaw to actually pick up all the wood and put it in the trailer. And I did buy this, as I said, I bought this lane specifically because though that's a lot of field lane, it is going to take a lot of seeds to plant. So you have to have, like I needed the harvester, the header, the seeder, the plow, all of that combined. If I bought that piece of land, over time, that might be the next piece I go for. I was like, well, I need to cut down trees to start, because if I try to buy that piece of land, I wouldn't have enough for everything I'm going to need. I know that piece of wood is still in here, but I can't pick it up. I'll pick it up in a minute. Basically wanted to see how long it takes to cut down one regular tree. And surprisingly, it takes, well, I mean, I knew from my regular playthrough, like on my own personal file, that it does take a long time, but I didn't expect it to take this long, though. Oh, my game lagged, but at least it went in the trailer. Now, all that's left was that one piece that was over here somewhere, and I don't exactly know where it went. Probably should have tried to pick it up, now I done lost it. Well, I mean, it was only a really small piece. That's fine. I know for other games, like if I load wood in, it'll say how many liters of wood, but for Farming Simulator 19, it doesn't actually do that. Like, see, it thinks it has 0% crop, but it doesn't tell me how much for wood. I ended up not actually going with a smaller tractor. Like as I said, I had leftover seeds from the pallet, from the seeder, which is right here. I have the pallet of seeds and the other bag of seeds over here. So I did need to get this tractor to have the front loader to bring those back to my area. One with the wheels, the plow to actually, like after I cut down these trees, I can actually extend the field before I even do anything with it. Now I am going to have to lose the potatoes, but then planting something like wheat will get me all my money back. So I can sell the wood, but what are the wood prices like right now? Okay, that's good. Farming Simulator 19 is somewhat kind of strange when it comes to like selling other crops. Like, see, the wood is the wood chips at the sawmill. 172 euro, I think euro? Is it euro or pounds? I don't know. I think it's euro? Maybe? At the sawmill, 172 at the sawmill? I don't actually know if that could be better or worse. But one tree kind of did fill the entire trailer up. So, according to the map, how many of these trees do I actually own? That's a lot. Hang on. What? Wrong button. That's a lot of trees. All the way to back here, too. So not those first three. So missing these first three all the way back to here. Missing a few in the back. Okay. So for the field here, I can probably plow it a little bit this way, then go out that way as far as I can, come up this way, then come up to maybe right here, and basically double the size before I even plant anything I can harvest. I'm thinking probably wheat. I mean, I do need a baler if I want to have like straw bales. Wheat, barley, or oat, which is the most expensive? wheat, barley, and oats. Wheat, barley, and oats. This appears to be the most expensive, but it's going down. So... whatever symbol this is, I think is the most expensive. And what symbol is this? I'm still trying to get used to this game a little bit. So I need to leave the trailer. There we go. So I'm going to hook up to the seeder over here real quick, figure out exactly what type of seeds I have in there. I think I was going to set it to wheat. I just, well, hopefully nothing got damaged. Okay, back it up. Up. Back a little bit, no. There we go. Okay, so that is wheat. Seed type. Wheat, barley. Okay, I think that's the same symbol. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. And put that back. Basically going to just go ahead and sell the wood in the trailer I have from one tree and estimate how much it is per one tree. Or actually... wait, where do I actually sell the wood to? Oh, it's way over here. Oh, it's way over there. Okay. So, I'll actually drive the wood over to the sawmill, and I'll be right back when I go to sell it and see how much it's actually worth. So, save the game real quick, and I'll be right back and see what the wood prices are. Okay, we're back. It did take a while to get here, because it was a lot of wood. From over here, had to go through the road, by the spinnery, over to the shop, had to wait for the train to go by and take a left, come up over the hill all the way to the sawmill. So are the prices still the same for wood? I think the prices are the same, because some prices go up and some go down, and then some just don't move. Wood, sawmill, 172 euro per 1,000 liters for one tree. I mean, that's 172 euro per 1,000 liters for wood. It's not too bad, but this is a lot of wood for one tree. All of this from one single tree. Starting with 20,186, see how much we get. And, okay, so a few thousand, like 3,000-4,000 per tree, not bad. So, this is where I'm going to actually... I do need to get back to the farm and then cut more trees down. So this is actually where I'm going to end the first episode of my survival series. Not series, just the episode. There we go. That's where I'm going to end episode 1 of my survival... I don't know what to call it. Survival challenge, survival series. I really don't know what to call it. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Oh, wrong button. And, I mean, I'm a little bit used to it, like playing it normally, but like survival series, survival challenge wise, having limited money, I'm not exactly used to this yet. So if you'd like to see more leave your, if you want to see more, leave comments in the section below if you want more, or like which I call it. So basically, 2 topics. If you have any ideas, like anything I should try to buy, any land I need to buy, or an idea of what to call it, I'm just going to call it Survival Series right now. If you want to see more, leave in the comments below. If you want me to go back to Roblox videos, again, leave in the comments below. And before I forget, I am going to save my game because I don't want to have to redo something I've already done.